let's talk about the song. So it's a double A side. It's 2 Christmas songs. The one that we played, Christmas Eve, Sole Purpose, and It's Going to Be a Cold Winter.
Mm.
Do you like doing a Christmas song?
Do you know what? I'm a massive fan of Christmas songs. I always have been. And my mum has always said to me, Tom, you could write a really good Christmas song. I really think you could. And to be fair, a lot of people have said our songs sound like Christmas songs anyway, because there's a lot of sparkly synths, as you would say.
Yeah.
I remember reading comments back in the day like, you sound like Christmas songs. And I was like, doesn't offend me that, mate. So, and then sometime over the last year, I was writing a song at home with my girlfriend, obviously, who I lived with. She was like, what's that? I was like, oh, it's just this song. It was originally called Super You, just going to be a normal song. And she went, oh, it sounds like a Christmas song. So then I thought, well, if I forced myself to write one, I probably would never, ever do it. But the fact she spotted it early doors and said, oh, it sounds like a Christmas song, I just adapted the lyrics to change Super You to Christmas Eve.
Nice.
Nice.
Now, I ask a lot of songwriters this who are in bands. So you write a song like that, let's say.
Yeah.
Now, do you then have to present it to the rest of the lads in Blossoms and go, have a listen to this? Do you almost have to audition it, or do you go, we're doing this?
Bit of both, really. I don't think I'd suggest something that they weren't into in a way. That's why it works, I suppose, because we're all into, they're fans of Christmas music and stuff, and I like to think it's a decent tune, so they were into it. And to be fair, it's like it wasn't like one day I had the whole thing and I just showed it them. I drip fed little bits, because I'd had like that bit of a riff. I thought, oh, I'm going to turn this into a Christmas song, and I kind of told them, and they went, oh, that'll be good. And then when I'd wrote it, I sent them the voice, and well, no. So obviously we're in lockdown. I wrote it on the Hottest Day of the Year, actually.
The hottest day of the year this year, I was doing a speed awareness course online.
Oh, weren't you? Oh,
You knew we're celebrating Christmas. Who knew?
I was, yeah, in the front room.
So how much other stuff have you recorded since you've been in lockdown, and what have you come up with more stuff? Whole album?
Whole album, yeah. There's a few, like, it's like decorating a tree. There's like the angel needs to go on the top and all that kind of stuff. There's a few little sparkles which need to happen, but our bit is pretty much done.
Maybe we can inspire him to come up with a new song.
Yeah.
How about a song about, I don't know, a guy on the radio who brings so much joy and laughter to millions of people?
Oh, that's a nice idea.
That's a great idea.
Yeah. What would you call it?
Call it Mr. Sunshine.
Mr. Sunshine. Brackets DJ. Yeah.
Yeah. And
DJ
it's written from the perspective of a hairdresser who every morning is stuck in traffic, but she doesn't mind because there's so much joy and laughter coming from the radio.
Soothing tones of his voice.
The what?
The soothing tones of his voice.
Yeah, there you go.
What do you think?
I'm in.
Yeah.
I'm going to start on it after this interview.
Yeah.
So the song is out. Everybody can get the song. It is Christmas Eve, Sole Purpose on one side, and on the other side of the vinyl,
flip it over.
It's going to be a cold winter. What was the first song you ever bought, Tom?
Well, my mum bought me "Stand" by Eminem.
Oh my
God! Wow, first song.
But the first record I bought was Justin Timberlake, "Justified."
Tune. That originally was meant to be for Michael Jackson.
Yes, it wasn't the whole album.
Do you know that, Tom?
I got that was the first album I bought, sorry.
Yeah.
Do you know that Pharrell originally wrote some of those songs for Michael Jackson, and Michael Jackson turned him down? Yeah, so if you listen to tracks on that album and try and imagine Michael Jackson singing it, you go, you can tell. So, okay, so what's the plan now? So obviously Christmas, you're going to cook Christmas dinner seemingly today, and then again on Christmas Day, and then can you book gigs in for next year? Can you start planning ahead?
Well, we were in the middle of the tour when everything kind of got postponed, if you want to call it. So there's still a block of gigs which need to be finished, which you kind of just keep getting pushed back. So as soon as they say we can do gigs, them gigs will happen. So we've got them penciled in for March, but I can't see them happening in March personally, just with everything that's going on. So I think we'll be the last to go back, really, won't we?
Yeah, it's tough. Do you think we'll have summer festivals next year?
It's hard to say, isn't it? I think maybe they could control it more. I'm not talking from any sort of insight here. I'm just saying, thinking, because they've got outdoor spaces, maybe they could, because obviously if they're going to test people, they're going to have to put them somewhere, aren't they, in we're going to have to wait somewhere. So maybe festivals could happen, but who knows? Maybe that's me being optimistic, which is unusual for me.
And are you guys still doing your podcast?
Yeah, we just we got got it sent over yesterday because Moyles, the keyboard player, mixes it and does it all. So he sent over it. So I've listened to the first one yesterday. It's really good. So we're going to start putting them out probably next week, maybe.
And what's the name of this podcast again? Remind me.
Blossoms Podcast, didn't you?
Podcast.
You have something similar.
Yeah, that sounds familiar name.
Yeah, podcast. It's very similar to the one that we do called Pubcast.
Yeah.
It's very...
You know what? We're named after a pub, so it was always going to happen. We didn't know that yours was called that.
That's all right. Yeah, we do ask for charity. That's fine. That's okay. Yeah. Well, listen. Nice talking to you. I am fascinated by you now that you'll finish this and then you'll go. Now, will you go straight into the kitchen and go? I won't cook yet, but I'm just going to prep, or will the PlayStation go on?
I need to walk this guy,
George.
So he'll get a walk.
He doesn't look like he's in the mood for a walk. I'll be honest, Tom.
Honestly, watch this. Do you want to walk? There we go. Bang.
Oh, that's great.
He'll just stare me out now until we go.
Yeah.
All right.
May feel guilty.
I better let you take him for a walk.
Just listen to your radio show.
God bless you. Listen, love to the missus when you finally see her when she gets back from work, and say hello to the rest of the lads for us.
Yeah, love it.
Good bunch of lads, Blossoms.
They are, aren't they? Good band. Good band.
I enjoyed sitting with all their parents at Glastonbury last summer.
Oh, was it last summer?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
In that little
little
bar, wasn't it?
Special private bit that only we could get into. Tom, I love the song. It's great, and all the best. And we'll speak to you next year. Hopefully, we'll even get to come and see you play live.
Yep.
Thanks for having us on.
All right. Enjoy the walk with the dog.
I will do.
Ladies and gentlemen, Tom and George the dog. Cheers, pal.
Good, Tom.
Radio X.